JayDee, man, and we building right now with ULSTN Media.
Shorty outside, you know she wanna party. She chase the bread, she wanna dip in the Rari. She like to touch, you know, body to body. They like it rough.
All right, so today we got the ever so talented
Appreciate it.
rapper extraordinaire.
Appreciate it.
I don't even know if it's appropriate just to call you a rapper.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, that's what I am, brother. But I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
because you just so unique with how you create music. But JayDee, JayDee,
What's
man.
going on, man? Man, it's a pleasure to be here, man. I've been wanting to get on here for so long, man. So right now, I got to thank God before I thank my talents, man. So thank God for letting me be on this platform.
That's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. How you been feeling, man?
I've been feeling great, man. It's been a great year. Just been working, been around, a lot of good artists, inspiring me to make some good music.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So my first question to kick us off, man, is like, how would you describe your childhood?
My childhood was great, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Had my mom, my dad in my life. Got one older brother, and it's been good, man. We had our obstacles, but at the end of the day, I feel like love prevailed over everything, and I wouldn't, take that back at all. No matter if we didn't have a lot of money, if we did, it was always love in the household. So I'm always grateful for that.
So it was you grew up with both your parents.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
Did the other kids around you, did they have both of their parents?
Not really, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about maybe a couple of my homeboys growing up had their mom and they did. Majority of my homeboys only had their mom. So, growing up, you really don't pay attention to shit like that. But when you get older, you start seeing how much of a difference and how much of an impact it is to have a two-parent household.
I mean, like, you seeing like other kids with not without either a single parent household and you having two parents, did that make you feel like a certain type of way?
I mean, for them, I always wondered why or something like that. But my parents, they loved on me. They loved on my friends as well. So my dad would play the part in a lot of my friends' lives growing up. So it was like they were just with us all the time or something like that, So I had basketball practice and my homie had basketball practice. We was going together. So my dad was taking both of us. So it was more like my pops was like that cool uncle, cool, somewhat father figure in my other friends' lives as well.
So he kind of like, in a way, adopted them in
a
way
for sure.
too.
You say something like that, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Like, did your family have any sort of like financial troubles or anything like that?
I wouldn't say financial troubles. We wasn't the richest. We was just a regular middle class family, bro. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't rich, but we wasn't poor either. But everybody go through it, But like I said, it's all about the love at the end of the day. And me and my brother, even though we could see things, the love just outweighed so much stuff that it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter we had the nicest clothes, or it really didn't matter we had all the new shit, because we were just so engulfed in love and community with amongst each other that that's all we cared about, really, was just being around each other and just having fun.
So you grew up pretty good, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I didn't. Yeah, I grew up pretty good. I wouldn't say I had a bad childhood, man.
No traumatizing events or anything like that.
No, when it came to my friends, losing people and things like that, I lost quite a few people. I would say that traumatized me, But other than that, nah, man, it was just more so regular St. Louis shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like my childhood, like any other St. Louis child, you see things, you go through things, but I mean, who hasn't? So it was pretty normal.
So you grew up with your brother being Bodine.
Yeah.
Too.
For y'all who don't know, Bodine is my blood brother, same mama, same father, man. Every time I tell people that, they be like, God damn, y'all so different.
So
that's my brother, same child, same everything, bro. Yeah.
So uniquely different, man. Like, what was it growing up with him, in the house with him? What was that like?
I mean, my brother, man, he was my brother's just a unique person. If you know him, you know just how different he is and things that he does. And growing up with him, it's always been music since I could remember. Like, he's just always been about music. I remember being 6, 5 or 6 or 7 just up in my room, and he downstairs in the basement blasting Dipset, JayDee, all that. Like, that's him, you know. So I say he's one of the reasons why I even got into music in the first place. Just, you know, him being, 5, 6 years older than me. Just seeing him doing that thing, like, I just thought my brother was the coolest. He been rapping since we was kids. So, you know, growing up with him, it's always been about music, nothing else.
That's what's up, man. I mean, like listening to both of you guys' music or whatever, man, it seems like even though you guys lived in the same household, y'all had like different experiences.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
definitely,
like, why was that?
I think it's just friend group, and he was the good kid, I was the bad kid. We just gonna put it like that. I was the one getting in trouble. He was the one being good. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not condoning being a bad kid, you know, but we just had different friend groups, and he had a different path he was going, and at the time when I was growing up and being immature, I had a different path I was going. So that's just how I switched like that, and our personalities just was different, you know.
I'm so like your friend group, y'all just wanted to get into other stuff.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we was getting into other shit. He wasn't trying to. He was getting into other shit.
So what would your big brother like do when he be saying y'all?
Man, I mean, he'd talk to me and shit. I wasn't trying to hear that, bro. At the time, me and my big brother, we got a great relationship. I would say we never really argued for real. Like we've always been close. You know, so it was never like him trying to berate me or anything like that. He just always tried to look out for me. You know, whether I want to take the advice or not, that was strictly on me. As I got older and as I became a man, I understood why. When I was younger, it was like, man, get off my case. You know what I'm saying? So as time progressed, I started, really realizing why he was telling me what he was telling me.
Gotcha.
But I had to, go through my own thing and my own life lessons to understand that, people not trying to tell you what to do. They're trying to steer you in the right direction.
Got you. Like, how were you in high school?
I was cool, man. I was laid back, chill, quiet, to myself. Got in trouble here and there. Class clown, stuff like that. Skipping school. Things like that, bro. Yeah, I was one of them kids, man.
Why was you skipping school, man?
I just didn't like school. I just didn't want to be there. I felt like it was better things for me to do than be in school, bro. I just felt like it's better things for me to do than be at school.
Now, I know a little bit about your pops to know that was unacceptable.
Oh, yeah. I was on punishment so much, bro. Damn near like, man, my house, it was school and home down there. Like, I was in so much trouble at the crib. Man, I was putting my parents through it, and I just want to say I love them and thank them for never giving up on me, you know, because a lot of people, they'll probably give up on their kids or send them off or something like that. My parents never wanted to do that. They always told me, like, you're going to get your shit together, or we're going to make you get your shit together. There's not going to be no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going to graduate high school. We're not going to make you go to college, but you're going to graduate high school. So, had to do what I had to do.
So growing up as a kid and through high school and stuff, did you feel like you was just trying to find yourself or find what it is that you want to do, or did you know?
It's me. I'm a person that can't be forced to do anything. I have to gradually find my way with anything, even to this day. Like even with music or anything, I don't force it. It just comes to me. So at that time, I was, like you said, I was just really just trying to just find my own stuff in my own way, though. I didn't want to take the path of my parents or my brother, really. I wanted to do my own thing, Strictly in my household, both my parents got master's degrees, My brother, he just got his master's not too long ago. So it's like that was the thing in our household. Me personally, I didn't like school like that. So, after, me getting bad grades and not being able to play sports, but sports was my thing, I just was living, really.
Okay. You was a hooper?
Yeah, I used to hoop. I was pretty good, man.
Did you want to make money
off hooping?
I'm just talking about in general.
Like yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Yeah. You make money certain ways, you know what I'm saying? But all money ain't good money.
I understand that, man. So, like, when did you start making your own clothes?
Actually, in high school, around 17, 16, we had this school project. Shout out to Alexis Templeton. She's one of my homegirls, and I was always into fashion, always. So She was like, why don't we make a clothing line? You know, because we had to come up with our own business in high school. It was like this little business class. I'm like, cool, bet. We already be fresh. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's how I came up with this clothing line called The Hype. And ever since then, you know what I'm saying, I just been designing my own clothes. I still be designing my own clothes every now and then. But I don't sell clothes no more. That ain't really what I'm into.
Yeah, I mean, like, you be so fresh all of the time.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. That mean a lot. Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? So, like, when you started making your own clothes in high school, like, how did you do it? Did you just go, like, I don't know, print out T-shirts?
There's this thing called Spreadshirt. We used to go on there and just make our own designs on the computer. And then they'll send bulks out, stuff like that. And at the time, I was really one of the only people doing it, like, at such a young age. You know what I'm saying? I was only like 16. So, yeah, it was pretty profitable. You know, so I put money in my pockets that way.
That's what's hustling at high school. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
for sure.
So, what made you want to start rapping?
Really, man, just like I tell everybody, man, just something to do. Get girls, be popular. Like, I didn't have the love for it. I grew up around it so much, and I didn't want to be in the shadow of my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that, I felt like that was my brother thing. Like, you know, so it was something I didn't really want to do because it's like, oh, you just Bodine little brother. You just trying to be like him. Like I said, I always wanted to have my own path. So, you know, I didn't make my first song till I was like 19, 20 when I first got in the booth. And that was just on some playful shit with my homeboy Ant. We made a remix to Tat on My Arms by Wale and Meek Mill. Okay. That was my first song I ever did. Went to the studio and everything. We dropped that on Facebook, went crazy. Like, I wasn't even expecting to go crazy like that. Went crazy, then after that I'm like, fuck it, I might as well just try this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I kept on building stuff up like that, and then eventually I fell in love with it. Now it's like I couldn't really stop music even if I wanted to. Every day I work on it, whether I'm freestyling in my head or just anything. Like, I just love music now so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at first, it was just something to do.
I mean, like, and to get the girls.
Yeah, that was the main thing at the time, bro. Get the girls, man.
I mean, with it though, man, like, you really, you know, I got your own unique sound, unique style. I mean, like, you said before that you brought a new sound to St. Louis, and I believe that, man. And it's like, I don't know how to describe it though. So how would you describe it?
It's really just, to be honest, I'm just being myself, man. I'm into so much different music in general, like R&B, rap. I just try to implement that into whatever I do. So I wouldn't even know how to describe my music. It's just me. When you listen to it, it's just me, man. It's just what I come up with in my head, and however that comes out is what y'all hear. So I may rap, I may sing, I may do whatever. I may make a country song if that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling, you know.
Got you. Like, so what's your creative process?
Really, I'ma always go with the production. I need my production to be a certain way. Whether it's whatever, I need to feel what I'm rapping on. So each of my beats are like hand picked, like hand selected. Like, I have to feel it in order for me to write something on it. You know, unless I'm forcing myself with a feature or something, which I'm really not gonna take the feature if I can't do nothing to it. So my creative process is always the beat, and then really just what comes to my mind. Maybe it's the verse or maybe it's the hook. My hooks, I don't write. I freestyle all my hooks. I just feel like it's more authentic that way. But my verses, I do write.
You freestyle all your hooks?
Yeah. I freestyle all my hooks.
Cause you like the go-to guy for hooks.
Yeah, man. For sure, man. That's always been my thing since I started rapping, bro. Like, even in my old group, I always made all the hooks. That's just something I just always had a knack for. Don't know why. That's just my thing.
If you ever need a hook, JayDee the go-to guy.
Yeah, one of them ones, bro.
He the go-to guy. I don't know how you nail it, like, every time.
Appreciate it, bro.
Every time. That's why I was like, what is it? Because I know it's got to be some stuff that come across you where you ain't necessarily feeling, but you got something for it, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I never really force my stuff, bro. If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. If I'm not, I'm not. I won't lie to somebody. If I can't come up with something, I can't come up with something. I mean, you know, for y'all who do know, I do got a lot of like hit hooks with Bo. But it's certain songs that he's ran across me, and I'll tell him, like, I can't do nothing with that, bro. And it's not because the song sucks or bad. It's just because I'm just not, you know, I can't do nothing with it. I'm not going to force anything. Nothing's forced. All my hooks y'all hear from any song I'm on just comes naturally to me. So I'm not forcing the hooks.
I mean, because you sing and you rap and you kind of do like a blend of both in your, it is new.
Yes, sir.
It's new. It's definitely, you know, with the times and everything like that, man. So, I mean, your style definitely distinguishes you from a lot of other artists, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
I mean, so like, how many music projects have you released so far?
Man, I got Kush. That was my very first one, like 2015. The first Waves, that came in 2016. Then the second Waves, I just dropped in 2022. And then 314 Degrees. So that's 4.
What was the inspiration behind it, man?
Kush, if y'all are fans of Bo Dean, y'all know he had an album called Crack Album. So that was like kind of rip off that. Because my brother is somebody I look up to, man. I think he's one of the greatest artists of our generation, whether people want to admit it or not. So, you know, even though if he wasn't my brother, I would still give him his flowers. But me being his brother and me being so close to him and seeing the process and the hard work he put through is always inspirational to me. So Kush, that was like a really right off to him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, you know, I'm looking up to you. So that was called Killing Your Shit Horrible. That's what Kush is. Then Waves, after I dropped Kush album, my homie Steve-O, who I'm real close with, he's like my partner when it comes to this rap stuff, he dropped something called Real Shit. That's his album. So he dropped that, Different Sounds. I'm like, man, my first tape didn't really do well so much, you know what I'm saying? But for my group that I was in at the time, it was the first album that we was gonna drop in general. So I'm like, fuck it, let me go out here, since I'm the CEO, since I created it. Let me go ahead and go ahead and do my album first, and we're gonna do a trial and error and just see how it go. So once we dropped that, we were like, okay, we gotta release this a certain day. We gotta singles, you know what I'm saying? It was just really just me, cause my brother really, like, he said, hey, man, you got to learn. You know, he really didn't give me, like, the game, the sauce right away. He told me to go out there and figure it out on my own, which I really respect for him to do that, because him being who he is, he could really have just gave me so many, you know what I'm saying, just handouts. But he has gave me no handouts whatsoever, you know, still to this day. And when Steve-O dropped Real Shit, it was so different. Because he was making pain music at the time. That was like 2015. Everybody was rapping. Nobody was really singing and stuff like that. So his whole album just full of like pain music. And he was doing that in like 2015.
Pain music.
Like some Rod Wave. You know how Rod Wave, you know, they sing about their real life, real struggle stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he was doing. But he was doing it in 2015. So wasn't nobody really, you feel me? But his tape just catapulted, bro. Like, he had got so many fans off that. And I'm like, you know what? I always wanted to sing, bro. Like, I could sing, I'd sing at home. But I wouldn't sing because I'm like, man, niggas gonna make fun of me, stuff like that, you know? So with Waves, that's why I came up with Waves, because it's like up and down. If you listen to Waves 1 and Waves 2, it's like you'll get a turned up song, then boom, it go to some R&B, go back to a turned up song, like a wave, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I came up with the idea from. I'm like, you know, that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna go ahead, I'm finna make some music like that. I don't see nobody doing that. So that's how Waves 1 came about. Then Waves 2 is just an evolved me being back from my father passing and taking that 6-year, 5-year break. And I was just ready. I was just hungry. Like, all right, like, it's time. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna show people what I'm really capable of. And I got, you know, Bo, Dub, you know, Vito, L, Steve-O. I got them to thank for that, because they really pushed me into that, hey, it's time to get on your grind, and it's time to show people what you really made about. So that's how Waves 2 come about, and Waves 2 is really my most streamed album that I ever dropped.
So what was the goal for, you know, the projects that you put together?
The first project was just to put it out there. Waves 1, I really wanted people to hear me, and I wanted to prove to myself that I could drop a successful album.
Gotcha.
When I dropped that, I did get a lot of buzz. I got a lot of write ups and stuff like that. But unfortunately, my father passed, and that hit me so hard. I didn't want to do music. I didn't want to do nothing but just work and just take care of my moms. I feel like my moms needed me at the time. You know what I'm saying? So she was going through a lot, and I feel like as a family, as a man, and as my father being gone, I had to take some responsibility and hold her down. And that's what, in my mind, felt like that's what I needed to do. I feel like music can go on the back burner for right now.
Got you.
So with Waves 2, it was just like an introduction, really, of me coming back after all those years.
Got
I'm
you.
like, I'm letting y'all know I still got it. Like, it don't matter how long I take off. Like, I still got that shit.
I got you, man. I mean, like, when that happened with your pops, man, like, you just felt like it was nothing you could.
Yeah, man. My pops was my best friend, bro. You know, he'd come to my shows, like, no matter what. He'd come to my shows. I could always see him, like, out in the crowd by himself, you know, with a fedora on, some Stacey Adams. He by himself chilling, you know, and you know, he probably didn't know at the time, but that meant a lot to me. You know,
Yeah.
every black boy, every boy in general, want the love of their father. You know what I'm saying? So when that was gone, you know, I was only 22 at the time, so I was still becoming a man.
Yeah.
So, you know, that put a big hole in my family in general, not just my intermediate family, but just my family as a whole. Like, we took a big loss. Some of us just took it harder than others, you know?
Yeah.
My brother, he put more of his pain into his music, and I put more of my pain into just other things.
So what was your process to, you know, kind of deal with that hurt and then be able to come back, you know what I'm saying, and put out another project?
Yeah, I think that them years, I needed those years off, bro. You know, just to get my mind together, and especially with all my life experiences that happened after that, I feel like Waves 2 wouldn't be the album it is right now without me going through all that and them trials and tribulations. And just people like that nigga Bo making me get on hooks. Like, he'll make me, like, he'll be, you know, at the time we was living together, and he'll be up in his room playing shit, and he'd be like, hey, come here, bro. You know, I'll come in, he'd be like, hey, you think you can get a hook for this? And, you know, it got to the point where I was getting annoyed with that shit, like, all right, bro, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He asked me so much, and he don't know, but that, like, really catapulted me back into just making music, because we had made, Have Been, I forgot what it's called. But we made this one song, man, and he had me on the hook. And
That I've been.
I've been. So at that time, I was like, I didn't write like a song in like
that song,
years.
That song need a Grammy.
I didn't write a song in like years, bro. Years.
That song need a Grammy for sure.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs of me and him. But yeah, he put me on that, and it got such a good reaction.
You made that trying to get through the lawsuit.
Yeah. At the time, I was going through it still,
Wow.
you know, so that's one of the songs that catapulted me back. And like I seen people when he dropped it, and people was like, damn, bro, that hook, bro, we went crazy on the hook.
Crazy.
Like, I was like, okay, that's building my confidence back up, because right then, like, I haven't made music in so long, bro. I was like, man, I fuck around, probably suck. I get back in the booth. So I did that hook, and that's what, like, I was like, okay, let me see if I can do something.
Man, that's something. So I guess, you know, Bo was a big part of you being able to come back to music.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Him and all my homeboys who I call my brothers, man, they believed in my talent so much, bro, that they wouldn't let me give up. Like, you know, it was plenty of times where I told them I was done. Yeah, all right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my homie Els, living all the way out in Arizona, like, making me emails, YouTube pages, like, sending my shit out to people, like, hey, bro, look what these people saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my homies was really trying to, like, not let me give up. My homie Steve-O put me on songs too, put me on a song called Devil. And, you know, it was just certain things that my niggas, I always have appreciation for them, bro. Like, if I ever get $1 million, like, they getting a piece of that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what's up, man. I mean, Waves 2 is probably my favorite project.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro.
You got some joints on there. Some fling. I think the ladies like that.
Yeah, they love. That's one of my. They rock with that one for sure.
Yeah, Summer Fling is one. Slime Time.
Appreciate that.
LF2. Now, LF2, man. I heard you say, man. You put a lot into that record, man, and
Yeah,
you talked about a lot in that record, man. You
yeah,
talk about homies turning into ops,
yeah,
girls turning into thoughts.
yeah, for sure. Yes, sir.
You know, your pops, friends, dying and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Like what was yo, can you speak on some of that stuff, man?
yeah, man. What you want me to speak on?
I
Just the
mean,
whole
I
project, just the
mean,
whole
I mean
song
the
in general.
I mean like yeah, I guess like
Yeah,
that part of them the homies turning into
yeah, man. I
ops
had
and
this
girls
group
in the
called
thoughts and
FAM that I made. Me and my homie. It started off with me and my homie Ant. Then it gradually just went from when my homie Ant started rapping. It gradually just went from me to other people, and we just had this big conglomerate. It was a beautiful thing, bro. Like it was, we had too many people in there. It had to be 20 plus at the time of the height of it.
yeah,
But and I wouldn't necessarily call them my ops, man. It's just that shit, we just fell off like grown men do. You know, we grew apart, and you know, at certain times, like when my father passed, you know, I felt like niggas wasn't really around.
yeah,
Niggas wasn't really, you know, there for me in that sense. So we just grew apart, and like I said, I never have a problem with them per se, but it's just like we just don't talk no more. And that's just part of growing up, bro. You just grow apart. You know, certain niggas go certain ways, certain niggas go other ways, and you know it's not an issue. But you know, we could have been on top of the world if we would have kept it together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people have stories like that where you know a lot of people pride and stuff. You being young and not being grown, man. I feel like if we were to do it as grown men now,
yeah.
it'd be more smoother because we all grown, got kids, got lives and stuff like that. So,
Got you.
but more so just niggas switching up, and that's necessarily not to them, but that's just talking about just the base of the song. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was going through all this stuff. I feel like they played a major part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So when that was over with, you know, of course it affected me. And just regularly, you know, just homeboys switching up on me and shit and just doing foul shit just like how everybody go through. And, you know, you think you in love with a bitch or something like that and, you know, she switch up on you, she change up on you, she leave you while you're down bad or something like that. I had, you know, everybody goes through relationship problems where
Yeah.
they think they in love with somebody or they love someone. And it's really not what it seems. You know, it's really a facade. It's really you know, smoke and mirrors. You know, and then when you realize that the love wasn't real love, you know, you gotta wake up and you know move forward, go past that. So I was dealing with all that stuff in that process of me not rapping, just like you know my group breaking up, you know, homies switching up on me, breakups with females, still you know trying to hold the family together. You know, while my mom is going through what she's going through, while we going through what we going through. You know, I did lose my father, but my mother and my father was together since they was in high school sweethearts. So she took it harder than all of us.
Yeah.
You know, so it was nights where, you know, I couldn't go out because I was in her room holding her while she crying. You know what I'm saying? Stuff
Gotcha.
like that. So, you know, a lot of niggas ain't understand that or realize that I ain't the type of nigga to put all my business out anyway. So,
Yeah.
but, you know, the people who was around, they knew what was going on, you know. So, all that stuff just bottled up is how I got LF2. It was one of my first, like, pain songs that I could really just be myself and release all that out. So, when you listen to that, you just you hear that pain in there. You know what I'm saying? You hear that realness in there. Like nothing I said in there was fake. Like it was all, you know, I'm not saying that I rap fabricated, but you know, when you're a rapper, you're gonna big shit up. You know,
Yeah.
whether niggas wanna admit it or not, shit sounds better when you say it a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That song, I didn't give a fuck about that. I just put it all out there. You know what I'm saying? Either y'all gonna like it, y'all not gonna like it. And actually, Dub was the nigga who told me to make it my intro. You know, because at first he was there when I recorded it.
Yeah.
I had Dub, Vito,
T-Dub
Steve-O. Yeah, T-Dub. T-Dub for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, so I'm calling him Dub. But he was there when I recorded it. He actually the reason why I put stabs on the hooks, everything. You know what I'm saying? So he told me, hey, you should make that the intro. Because I had a whole different intro. My outro was going to be my intro. The outro to Waves 2 was supposed to be the intro to Waves 2.
Gotcha.
So he told me to put that as my intro. Once I got it mixed, I heard it. I said, he right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He right. He right. And I walked up to him the other day. Not the other day, but after I dropped it, I'm like, hey, you was right, my nigga.
Yeah.
'Cause he was in the studio like grilling my ass like, nah, bro, sing it this way. You know what I'm saying? He's really getting on my nerves type shit. You know what I'm saying? But once I seen him, I'm like, all right, big brother. Yeah, you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother for life.
Yeah, he definitely be knowing what he's talking about when it comes to that music stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
you know what I mean? So, I mean, you had friends that passed away and...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My homie Smurf, he had got murdered. One of my big homies, KO, he had got murdered. He got murdered back when I was like 17. So, and a couple other people, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I feel like when you live in St. Louis, that's just like a story everybody got, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody who done got, you know, who done got something done to them or they done lost them. It's all about how you react to it, you know, but I took a lot of those deaths hard and, you know, very personal. And especially like during the time I lost my homie Smurf, me and him was like, shit, elementary homeboys. Like, we was in the sandbox together for real. So to lose him after I lost my pops, you know, talking at his funeral, like I said in LF too, you know, you know, I say, you know, had to look your mom in the eyes and lie to her. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when I was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't gonna be all right, bro. You know, and when people say that, sometimes people just don't want to hear that shit. Yeah. You know, everything not really gonna be all right. So when I was saying, you know, I had to look your mom in the eyes and lie to her, you know, I really had to do that. I had to talk at his funeral, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when you talking at somebody's funeral that you love and that you used to like kicking it and seeing life in them and they put life into you, you look over in that casket and you see them lifeless, it do something to you, bro. Yeah. You know? So, yeah, man.
Man, that's real talk, man.
For sure.
Man, that was heavy when I that was one of the lines that definitely caught me about having to look into, you know, your friend mom's eyes and lie to her, telling her everything gonna be all right, man. Yeah. It's like, whoa. You know what I mean? Sure, that was heavy, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? For sure. But do you still feel like you wanna, you know, move your family out of the St. Louis?
Not so much now, man. I mean, back then I had thoughts of that, but I mean, everywhere is dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I believe I did say that some years back in the interview. I really didn't experience traveling for real like that and just going places and stuff like that. So I'm just speaking out of a mind of, I live here at this certain place, so I want to move my family out. But you can live good anywhere. It's just all about how you move and where you living at, per se. You get what I'm saying?
So your perspective of the city changed?
Not necessarily. I mean, St. Louis still gonna be St. Louis. It's just I just know that you can live more comfortably, like if you got more money. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, you know, I had a little. I was decent, but you know, now I feel like, you know, you can move your peoples out somewhere in the city and still be good, and especially if you know you're not outside doing things that, you know, you don't need to be into. But I mean, bullet or anything, a bullet, a robber, anything, they don't really care. It really don't have no name on it. You can get shot in Oklahoma if something happens. You know what I'm saying? You could get robbed anywhere. Yeah. It's just you just got to be on your P's and Q's. You know, so I necessarily don't feel like that. If my mother would ever want to move out of St. Louis or something like that, I would be all for it if that's what she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Not what I want.
Got you, man. I mean, since you was on the hook, man, I gotta ask you
What's
about your feelings on the battle with Bo.
Oh man,
and A Game, man. Just
shout out to Bo, man. Shout out to my nephew A Game, man. It was a great battle, but y'all know I'm going with Bo, man. Like that was a massacre.
I mean, we kind of, you know what happened, but
I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was a good moment for hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
In comparison to like some of the other battles that we've seen, you know, with, you know, Drake and Kendrick, and you know, got this just battles popping up everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, as far as music, lyricism, and all of that, like, where do you think that battle between Bo and A Game. What was that like to you, man?
Oh man, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like it was, I wouldn't say it was Drake and Kendrick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the shit was one sided. Like me personally, bro, and like I said, I think A Game is a good artist. I don't think nothing about him. I really don't know his stuff like that, but I would be lying if I sit here and said like he doesn't know how to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be some hating shit.
Yeah.
I'm never a hater. Like if you hard, you hard. If you're not, you're not.
Yeah.
I just feel like he wasn't on the same level as Bo. So it was just like kind of I don't know. I just felt like it helped my brother out as far as just like him just getting more notoriety, but you know, he been deserved those looks.
Yeah.
Me personally, like I said, but I'm biased, bro. I'm there while he's making shit, like, and I'm getting this shit before everybody else. Like everything, I already heard it before everybody else heard it. So it's like I already knew what he was coming with.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna tell niggas. Like it's no comparison, bro, at all.
Yeah. I mean,
But shout out to A Game though.
ain't nobody trying to come at you, are they?
Nah. Not that I know of, bro. But I don't run from anything. So if somebody were to try to come out, come at me, then let's do it. Let's keep it hip hop, and let's keep it there, and we'll be straight.
So what are some artists you want to work with?
Right now, bro, I really don't really have my eyes set on working with anyone unless it's in my camp. Steve-O, whole AMG, Bo, Dub. That's really who I main focusedly work with. But my projects really don't have a lot of features. It really just be me. I really feel like I don't really be needing nobody for real. I can sing my own hooks, write my own raps. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really feel like I don't really go out looking for features. But if anything does come across like shit, I love to do a song with Sexy Red or somebody like that. You feel me? She from the city. I'll do a song with her. I like to get a Tef Po track in for sure. I got a song with him and Dub. I'm on the hook, Murder Music. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope record. But I like to get an actual track with him. I feel like he's hard.
Yeah.
Most of the St. Louis niggas I fuck with, they like St. Louis legends and shit like that already. So
yeah.
So more and more of those type of features just to. I feel like I got more of a younger crowd, younger audience that fuck with me. So just more so just getting them hip on like people before me.
I mean, you got such a unique style that blends with pretty much anything, man. I think you could work. I think you could work with anybody, man.
For sure. Appreciate that, bro.
You know what I mean? I more so would just want people to just if they struggling, know that you can come to JayDee
yeah, man.
and get a hook, man. Yeah.
I get y'all right, man. I get y'all right. I turn the song into what it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. So
I got ULSTN Media vouching for me right now. Price is going
man.
up, man. As soon as, y'all heard them? Price is going up now, man.
Prices didn't change.
Yesterday price is not today's price. But yeah, man. I love doing hooks actually, man. Like that's just one of my things, bro. Like it's just something I just love to do, man. I got a track with Bo on his next album called Pop's Proud with King Los. Me, him, and King Los.
Yeah.
And that's another meaningful hook that I think people gonna fuck with that hard.
Man, I hope y'all do a video to it, man.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
But I'll try to end with this, man. Like, what are your goals, like moving forward, just in life in general, man?
Man, just be consistent. Like me, I have a problem with just sitting back, man, because I be so, and I also have a problem with forgetting about my old songs. Like I make a song and I just forget about it. Like, all right, I'm just on to the next thing. That's just how I move. And sometimes you can't. It's okay to push a song for a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm like always, I need something new. Like I'm just that type of person. So just being more consistent, just dropping more videos and freestyles and things like that. After I drop this album that I'm working on, Waves 3, letting y'all know right now here on ULSTN Media, man, I'm dropping Waves 3, man. I haven't told anybody, but that's the new project coming out.
Oh, we got it exclusive, man.
I don't know what day, what month, but it's coming this year, and it has some heat on that motherfucker. And that's probably gonna be my last album for a minute. So I feel like my following and fan base is ready for another album of that stature.
Man, like the way that you and your brother, just make music, like y'all could just keep making stuff, man.
Yeah, man,
So
appreciate that, bro.
y'all, both of y'all, just keep making stuff, man.
Appreciate that,
And
bro.
I enjoy both of y'all as artists, man.
Thanks,
You
brother.
know what I mean? And I think, shoot, man, even though you on to the next thing, and just still push that record, but just you ain't gotta let it go immediately. Just keep making it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep making it no
For sure,
matter
bro.
what, man. Even
For
if
sure.
you take a while to put it out, just keep making it, man.
For sure,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Appreciate that, bro.
But either way, man, JayDee, it was a pleasure. Any final words, sign off, man?
Hey, man, y'all be looking out for me, man. Y'all be looking out for my brother, Steve-O. He got some shit coming up, man. I'm letting y'all know right now. If y'all fuck with me, y'all fuck with him too, man. Shout out to Bodine. Also got something dropping. Dub, he finna drop some hot shit too, man. So, we working over here. And I want to give a big shout out to ULSTN Media, man. I always want to be on here, so it's always a pleasure to, have good energy, good vibes with another brother, and, us elevate each other. So shout out to ULSTN Media. And, I'm signing off, man.
Appreciate you.